Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back, baby, with another banging video. So, if you're new, you guys know the deal. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell, and join the family. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up and help your girl out. Now, guys, in this video, we're gonna talk about Ye saying that since his ranting last night, his sales double. Now, let's talk about it. Because as you guys know, Ye has been going off since last night. He has tweeted free Diddy. He's selling Diddy's merch and all of that jazz. So now today he's letting us know. He says, my sale doubled since last night. Damn, the world must be RACIST like me. I'm gonna start calling itches FAGGOTS. So, I think he's like, so many of you know, I'm not homophobic. No, I don't know if you guys got the joke in the last part, but I hope you guys get the joke of it, right? No, he's saying that his sale has doubled since last night. And I absolutely believe him because there's one thing I've learned over the years with, social media. Don't listen to the people who are making a lot of noise. The silent ones are normally the deadly ones. Do you see while you have a lot of people on social media disagreeing with Ye, there are a lot of people behind the scenes cheering him on. It's just that he's not seeing it. He's not hearing it. But there are many kitchen table discussions saying, yeah, he's right. He's not wrong. With every single thing that he has said, you bet and believe that he has supporters. And it's why he continues doing these things because it is profitable. It is rewarding for him. Yeah, a few people may say they cut ties with him, but who can really cancel this man at this point? No one, because he's independent. And that's why I say he's not back in the industry, because if he was in the industry, they would be able to cancel him. For you to be a part of the industry, like the industry has to control your money. If they can't control your money, you're not in the industry because they have nothing to control. And if they have nothing to control, they want literally nothing to do with you. So this is very telling that he is not in the industry. As a matter of fact, he's a freelancer now more than ever. No one can say, not saying no one can say, but people can cut ties with him. But the thing is that he's going to keep on, being creative, making stuff and all of that because people are going to still support him. Now, his Russian designer friend, his controversial friend, just imagine your controversial friend is cutting ties with you because you're on the internet being controversial. Isn't that hypocrisy? Like that is hypocrisy to the highest degree because how is it that you who is someone that is known to be controversial, you lost your job because of controversy. You fell from grace because of controversy. So no one knows it better than you, but here you are saying, oops, I'm going to cut ties with Ye. So Gosha Robchinsky, that's the guy I'm talking about. I think he made a post on Insta. If I find it, I'm going to include it in this video so you can pause and read to see what he has to say. But I believe I came across something, but I know for a fact he has cut ties with Ye, but I believe he did it like in a post saying that, he's not going to continue doing business with Ye. But there's one thing I also know too. Do not follow what you see people say and do on social media because more than 90% of the times, it's not true. Do not listen to them. People are going to still take this spend money to design and to create for him, even if they have to do it under the table and not get any recognition from it. The most important thing is that they're getting their money, and once they're getting their money, that's all they care about. Not only that, there are people that may not entirely agree with Ye, and there are people who completely disagrees with him, but not because they disagree with him, it doesn't mean that they're going to stop supporting him because, as individuals, we were all cultured and educated differently, and, we have different structures and laws and rules that governs us. And for many of us, we believe that people are entitled to their opinions, no matter how harsh or brutal it is. Many of us believe in respecting other people's opinion, even if it's not something that we like. Many of us have been cultured on a system, allowing people to speak freely, speak from the mind, speak from the heart, however they perceive things to be and how they want to handle things going forward. So I'm just saying, even though a lot of people might disapprove of Ye, be repulsed by what he said and the things that he has said, there are people who really, it's neither here nor there for them. Many people will argue and say, yeah, it's gonna sting a bit, but he really hasn't hurt anyone, because if you look at Ye being a black man himself, he has gone through a lot. And let's keep it real. He has gone through a lot. And people have been dragging him for the past couple of years that he has remained silent and not speaking up. People have said some of the most horrible, disgusting, despicable things about him, and he kept silent. He never clapped back or anything. So many people are going to look at that and say, you know what? It's neither here nor there for me. Some people are going to say it's fair game. They've been coming at him for the past couple of years, and he has remained silent, peaceful. Know that the beast has awoken and he's, spitting fire. Everyone should take that fire, because they've been giving him hell as well. So you're going to find a lot of difference of opinions at this point, and why he's going to still get sales. And many people on social media has been saying this. Many people have been saying whenever he does this, for some reason, it is financially rewarding for him. It's a tactic, it's a strategy that he has used over the years. That's what many people are saying. But earlier today, what someone was telling me is that Kim actually has been pushing, like, tell Bianca to cover up, because she should not be like that around the kids. And if we're being honest, Bianca is more covered around Kim's kids than Kim is covered around her kids, because we've seen it and we know. So I don't know why it is that people have selective memory. We all know the Jenner culture, it's nudity, it's selling sex. So she really has nothing on Bianca. No, make no mistakes. I'm not saying that Bianca should be, exposing her nude body around the kids, or be overly sexy around the kids, because even if she was overly sexy around the kids are used to it, coming from their mom, their grandma, their aunt. They've heard discussions about squirting and all of that. Even if they don't hear it in the room directly, those kids have access to social media. So while everyone was busy worried about the kids seeing Bianca on, social media naked, they should be more concerned about the kids hearing someone from their bloodline, their grandma, who's an old woman who should be leading by example, talking about squirting on the internet. Krisjenner, who had to get a hip replacement. That's how old she is. She had to get a titanium hip replacement. So you know what that means. It means that she's at least in her 60s. I don't think it's late 50s. I think Krisjenner is in her 60s, right? If I'm wrong, yeah, she's in her 60s. So I'm just saying, if we are going to be honest, let's be honest all across the board. And I said to you guys, there's a line, that you have to go through before you can even get to criticizing Bianca. Also, in all honesty, nudity does not equate to whoredom or being a whore, because you have a lot of exhibitionists out there. They work in a college of arts, anyone who studies arts, so the performance arts, arts in itself. For example, in my country, we have Edna Manley College of Visual Arts. And at that college, I know one lady, because I remember this yesterday. I know this lady, she works with a college, she's a nudist, and she's also Christian, but she goes into art classes and she poses naked for them to draw her, and it's literally like nothing to her. And it doesn't offend her religious beliefs or practice or anything like that. No, I definitely understand that posing in an art class is different from being out in public nude. But again, Bianca wasn't out in public. She was in a private space, and it was a private event. So we need to really be honest with ourselves. We're not going to always get it right, but we should at least try to get it right a lot. So back to what I was saying with Ye. Ye is still winning. He's still being successful, and he's still going off on the internet. So we have lots more to talk about. It is your time to chime in. What's your take? While you're at it, thumbs up, subscribe, stay safe, and see you guys in the comment section. Peace.